What is going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm bringing you another Ghost Dissected episode. Today we're going to be breaking down the Ballistic Vests in Call of Duty Ghosts, and in light of recent feedback I've gotten, I'm going to try to not read from a script on Ghost Dissected or any of my future videos, hopefully, and hopefully the videos will still sound, informative and everything, but won't sound maybe as scripted as they obviously were scripted. So from now on, I'll be trying to, go with the flow, I guess you could say, and see how that goes. So the Ballistic Vests were also featured in Modern Warfare 3, and they are similar to Juggernaut, the Juggernaut perk from previous Call of Duty games. Call of Duty 4 and World at War most notably had the Juggernaut perk, which increased your health, and the Ballistic Vests do a similar thing. Now, the Ballistic Vests in Call of Duty Ghosts are an 8-point streak in the support tier, so obviously you're going to be able to die and still be able to get your streak, no matter how many times you die in a match, as long as you get 8 kills or 8 points, however you accrue those points. You are going to be able to get a Ballistic Vest every single match, pretty much at least 2 or 3 times a match, usually if you're playing something like Domination. Shouldn't be too difficult, especially for more experienced players. Now, being an 8-point streak, it does mean that you do have to work a little bit. You're not going to be able to get it right away, right at the beginning of the match like you would a SATCOM, something like that, which makes it a little bit worse of a perk, or of a kill streak, I should say, than a normal, lower kill streak in the support tier. Then again, it is still the third cheapest streak in the support tier, behind the SATCOM at 4 and the ammo crate at 6. So every time you get a Ballistic Vest, you're going to get a duffel bag in your kill streak loadout. If you throw down that duffel bag, there will be 5 vests in the bag. You can't really see the vests, it's kind of just on the ground there, but there are 5 vests. They last for 90 seconds. The bag does, I should say. The bag lasts for 90 seconds, or until all the 5 vests are taken, and the bag actually can be destroyed by enemies or yourself. So none of your teammates can touch the bag in terms of destroying it, but you and enemies can destroy it with either one knife to the bag, or just a few bullets, shots into the bag will destroy it. Now, vests give you an extra 150 extra armor. This is a very important distinction between armor and health. Armor is purely non-regenerable, if that's actually a word. I'm trying to articulate it as well. Armor will not regenerate at all, whereas health does. So basically, in Call of Duty, you always have 100 health until you're shot, and then your health obviously goes down, and then subsequently back up once you are able to regenerate health. Now, armor will never regenerate, so you have 150 extra armor with vests, but once the vests are shot, the armor will go down until it is no more. It will not regenerate at all. So in theory, you do have 250 health until you get shot, however. Now, the armor is not affected by armor-piercing rounds, fall damage, headshots, or explosions, or melee. So using armor-piercing rounds will basically nullify a Ballistic Vest entirely. Armor-piercing rounds will shoot directly through any Ballistic Vests. If you're using armor-piercing rounds, you won't even notice that anyone is using a Ballistic Vest, whereas normally you would get a hit marker that would have a little yellow icon indicating that you're shooting someone with Ballistic Vests. With armor-piercing rounds, you don't even get that icon. You basically just shoot right through them, and you pretty much tear them to pieces. Now, fall damage, you also don't get any benefit from it. It will directly affect your health. So let's say the fall is going to damage your health by 100 or more. You would die from that, even though technically you have 250 health with the combined health, 100 health you get base, and the 150 armor. Now, headshots are also not affected by vests. This is very good because obviously it is a ballistic vest, not a ballistic helmet, as one of my previous friends used to say. So obviously, Ballistic Vests will not help you on headshots. They will help you on other parts of the body other than just the torso area, however. Basically only the head and the neck, I believe, is also not affected by Ballistic Vests. Now, explosions will also not help you from Ballistic Vests because Ballistic Vests are designed in real life to deal with, bullets and pretty much bullets only. Flak jackets, flak vests, whatever you'd like to, call them. Those would be dealing with explosives, but There is no, I mean, obviously Blast Shield would be the alternative there, but there is no Killstreak that gives you a flak vest. So, Ballistic Vests are really the only option you have in terms of Killstreaks that will increase your resistance to any kind of damage in any way, but they will not increase your resistance to explosive damage. You will need to use Blast Shield for that. Now, as I said, melee is also unaffected. Obviously, one knife across any part of your body will kill you. This is pretty standard for any Call of Duty game. No matter what, a knife will kill you, depending on, no matter what, even if you do have Ballistic Vests on. Now, one thing to note, it's not going to happen very often, but it is worth noting, I suppose. If you have Ballistic Vests on, it will take 3 dog bites to kill you. This basically means you're almost never going to get killed by a dog if you have a full Ballistic Vest on. I'd be very, very surprised if you couldn't kill a dog before it could kill you with 3 bites. But that is something to note if you were, worried about, dog bites, things like that. So now that I've presented to you all the facts, I'm going to give you kind of some of my thoughts and, rundown of what I think of the Ballistic Vest. I've kind of run through it in the video so far, but I honestly think the Ballistic Vest is probably the best support streak, maybe behind the SATCOM, and the Oracle's probably up there too. But those 3 are really the go-to ones that I use, along with the ammo crate. I like the ammo crate a lot because it can give me extra ammo. But the Ballistic Vest is extremely good. It helps you and your team. Even if you're not playing with a full party, you can definitely help out your team by just throwing a vest down in the spawn. People will always pick them up. And another thing to note, you do get 50 extra XP for every single vest a teammate picks up, which isn't a lot, but if you're trying to rank up as quickly as possible, it is something to consider that you could equip on your class if you want to build up those extra XP if possible. Other than that, guys, that's really all I got. I would definitely recommend the Ballistic Vest if you never have used it before. It is an extremely good kill streak, probably one of the best in Ghosts, and especially if you're a new player, somebody that's not the best at the game, the Ballistic Vest is a great starting kill streak to try out and use, and it only takes 8 points, so you should be able to get at least 1 or 2 a game. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out the previous episodes of Ghost Dissected. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.